and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for your
Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web, KSIR.com. Valley High School in Gilchrist. It's another Patriot League battle as the Brush Beatniks take on the Valley Vikings. Pleasant good evening, everyone. I'm John Beltran. As the Beatniks get ready for their second huge challenge on the road in as many nights, the Beatniks last night defeated the Reds in Eaton 61-57. That was a 12-3 Eaton team. This is a 15-1 Valley team that's coming off their first loss of the season on Saturday to Highland, 46-43. That was a stunner at Hunt. Is 7-1 in the Patriot League. They lead league play and 15-1 overall. The Beatniks are 4-3 in the Patriot League and 8-6 on the season. The Beatniks starting lineup tonight is brought to you by T.O. Charlie's for a great used car truck. If you don't see what you want on the lot, they'll find it for you at T.O. Charlie's, 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. In the backcourt, the Beatniks go with seniors Colby Needhams and Gregory Mayers. In the front court, Jeffrey Dunker, Mitch Tormolen, and Randy Baker. And for Valley, the big men are Joe Dellenbach and Tanner Schmidt. They'll be out there along with senior Drew Matsushima, junior Cedric Collins, along with Drew Hubbard, a 5'11 sophomore jumping center. Will be Collins and Mitch Tormolen, controlled by Valley, coached by Ryan Boehringer. The Beatniks coached by Ken Garcia. That opening tip brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance as Joe Dellenbach is fouled in the lane. And he will shoot two. The foul was committed by Jeffrey Dunker.
Jeffrey Dunker. That'll be Jeffrey's first personal foul, first team foul.
Last night, the Beatniks led early by 7 on 2 occasions, fell behind by 7 in the third, and then won the game by 4 in the first free throw by the left-hander is in. Dellenbach was a huge matchup problem at the state quarterfinals last year in Fort Collins, won by Valley. Second free throws up and short, and Mitch Tormolen, who grabbed 13 rebounds last night, grabs his first tonight. Here's Dunker to the front court for the Beatniks on the outside left. Back out to Baker, dribbling into the lane. Baker all the way, scoops it up, he's fouled. He drove hard into the lane. Drew Hubbard made the contact. And they're going to say the foul was on the floor by Hubbard, so the Beatniks will inbound it. Underneath the basket in the front court.
First personal foul for
Maris to throw it in. And a quick substitution. Looks like Sam Chavez into the game. In the left corner, Tormolen with the basketball. Back out to Baker. Baker on the high left, dribbling to his right. Spinning at the free throw line. Looking, spinning. Down low for Dunker. Dunker in the lane against Dellenbach. Dribbles, hooks it up, and that's off to the left. The rebound to Needhams. Needhams back out to Baker. Baker trapped over there. Baker looking, fading, shooting, and around and no good. The rebound controlled by Chavez. And we got a whistle on the foul in the backcourt. And the Beatniks foul was committed
number 20.
by Dunker. That's his second. So Dunker in early foul trouble.
Number 2.
And he will find a seat on the bench in favor of Vince Albo, who had a big second quarter last night with those 7 points. As the Beatniks came back to defeat Eaton 61-57. On the outside left, Dellenbach with the basketball. Cross court to Matsushima against Baker. Dribbles to his left. Near the top to Chavez. In the left corner, Dellenbach. Down low for Schmidt. Left baseline. Bounce pass to Collins. Little 5-footers around and short. And Mitch Tormolen grabs his second rebound. Valley leads 1-0. 6:50 to go in the opening quarter. Albo on the outside right with the basketball. Dribbles to his left in the right corner for Tormolen against Schmidt. Back out to Baker. Baker against Chavez. Dribbles to his left. At the top, picks up the dribble. Looking, Baker spinning on the outside left to Albo against Dellenbach. Cross court to Maris. Maris against Matsushima, and that pass down low, tipped and a bounce by Dellenbach, intended for Albo. Beatniks retain possession. And to throw it in will be Maris in the front court to the left of the basket. Maris looking to Tormolen. Face, gets the defender in the air. Back out to Maris. Maris with the basketball, dribbling to his left against Matsushima. Looking down low, going to find Baker, who fades from 10, and that's off to the left. And the rebound's controlled by Collins. Into the front court is Matsushima at the top of the basketball. On the outside right, Chavez to Schmidt. Schmidt travels. That's the first turnover of the game. Beatniks have the basketball, again trailing 1-0. Keep in mind that Valley scored just 43 points in that 3-point loss on Saturday to Highland, their first loss of the season. Mares into the front court for the Beat Diggers, picked up by Matsushima. Mares looking to the right. Boy, tight defense. Man-to-man right now. Got to get rid of the basketball, and he's fouled. Needens is fouled by Collins. As Needens came back for the basketball, that'll be the second team foul against Valley. At 5:02 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs is B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source Retail Program. As Mares to throw it in. An inside shot's going to be tough to come by tonight. The inbounds pass to Albo, just beyond midcourt. Albo dribbling to his right. Maintains the dribble, face the three. And then has the ball stripped away by Dellenbach, and the Beat Diggers turn it over. Then Albo commits a foul in the backcourt. So the Beat Diggers have now committed 3 team fouls. And to throw it in as Dellenbach, and the Beat Diggers struggle offensively early, they're going to have to get it done with defense to remain in the game. Chavez in the outside right to Matsushima. The lob down low for Dellenbach. Jump pass to Schmidt. He scoops it up and in. Tanner Schmidt scores. Valley 3, Brush nothing. 5:36 to go in the opening quarter. Harris across midcourt, picked up by College. Harris looking to his left, finds Baker. Baker against Chavez. Down low, terrible pass. Intended for Albo, intercepted over there by Dellenbach. Here comes Dellenbach into the lane. He slams into Mares, offensive foul. Good job by Gregory Mares with the defense. Dellenbach with his first foul, and again, that's the way the Beat Diggers are going to stay in this game with a strong defensive effort. They've yet to score. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. It's 3-0 Valley. Cargill Meat Solutions takes as much pride in the community just as they do in the products they provide to their consumers. Cargill Meat Solutions, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. Albo on the outside right with the basketball against Dellenbach. Dribbles to his right in the right corner for Tormolen. Against Tanner Schmidt, back to his left, looking for Needens. Needens right of the lane in the right corner for Albo. Albo with the basketball, dribbles to his left. Picked up by Dellenbach, back out to Baker. Baker against Chavez, dribbles to his right, and then the ball was stripped away out of bounds. Beat Diggers retained possession, but right now that Valley defense is like glue. And Bryce Needens will check in for Randy Baker. 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. Valley 3, Brush nothing. Mares to Needens. The Beat Diggers need that one bucket to get into the rhythm that they need. Mares to set up the Beat Digger offense in a high left to chest pass to Albo. Albo dribbling to his right. At the free throw line. Backs it out to Mares. Mares at the top between his legs in the left corner. Needens. He'll take the 3, and that's an air ball, and the ball is tipped around, and Mares will retrieve it near midcourt. Beat Diggers reset the offense. Tormolen with the basketball. Tormolen to Mares. Mares with the basketball on the outside right towards the top. Over to Bryce Needens. Needens with the ball left of the lane. Needens looking. Back out of the bounce pass to Mares. Mares against College, dribbling to his left, trying to get a pick from left of the lane. Slams into College, back out to Albo. He'll take the 3, and that's no good. And the rebound's controlled by Tanner Schmidt of Valley. And this Valley defense is real tough. College in the left corner, left of the lane, back out to Schmidt. Schmidt with a hop step in the lane, pulls up and scores from 3 feet away from Tanner Schmidt. And the lead is 5-0 Valley. 3:49 to go in the opening quarter. Mares to the top with the basketball. On the outside right to score Bowling, and the ball is tipped and bounced by Schmidt. Beat Diggers retain possession. We have some interference here, but work with us through that. Mares to throw it in. Near the timeline to Albo. Albo with the basketball picked up by Dellenbach. Bounce pass on the outside right to Mares, guarded over there by Collins. Mares looking down low, spinning in the right corner. Mares to his left to Colby Needens. Needens right of the lane near that right corner for Mares. Back out to Tormolen against Tanner Schmidt. This is smothering defense. Right corner, Needens 3 is good. That's a big one for Colby Needens and the Beat Diggers. Right back into the game. Valley 5, Brush 3. And Ryan Boehringer immediately calls a 30-second timeout. Boy, that's rare that a team scores well over 4.5 minutes into the game, and the coach is that upset that he calls the timeout, but the Beat Diggers with that one bucket are right back in it, trailing 5-3. That timeout brought to you by Edwards Wright Price Market in Flowerland at 1201 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days at Edwards Wright Price Flowerland. And that's how the Beat Diggers came back in the game last night when they were trailing 41-34. And they outscored Eaton 27-16 the rest of the way. So Valley will inbounds it in the backcourt. So far, the Beatniker defense has held up nicely against this very stout Valley team. Schmidt back out to Matsushima. Straight away, three is up and off the back of the rim, but the rebound is controlled by Collins. They'll reset. Matsushima near midcourt on the outside right to Chavez. Jump pass to Dellenbach on the high left. Over to Matsushima near the top on the high right to Chavez. Chavez with the basketball. Jump pass to Schmidt. Little 7-foot pull-up is good for Tanner Schmidt. He's got 6 points. Valley 7, Brush 3. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter from Gilchrist. Maris into the front court. Retreats against Matsushima. Maintaining the dribble. Bounce pass at the high right to Tormolen. Guarded by Schmidt. Tormolen bounce pass at the top now for Needens. So the outside right to Colby Needens from Bryce. Colby looking against College. Dribbles to his left at the free throw line. Back out to Albo. Beatnickers are going to be very patient on offense so they get the shot they want. Albo at the top of the basketball. Dribbling to his left. Chest pass towards Needens. Off of his leg in the back court, but it was tipped. And now they're going to say it's an over and back. I think that's the right call. Yeah, I think that's the right call because the ball was tipped by Valley, but it went off of Needens' leg. And that will be the third turnover by the Beatnickers. Yeah, it was initially touched by Valley, but it went off Needens' leg in the backcourt, so that is the correct call. So it'll be Valley basketball with the Vikings leading 7-3, approaching the 2-minute and 10 seconds. Sean Beltran back at Valley High School, and Gilchrist lost you for a minute. The Beatnickers now trail 15-6 after a three-pointer by Colby Needens late in the first quarter, stopped a 10-0 run. And we'll keep it right here, so we've just ended the opening quarter. And for Valley, it was all about Dellenbach and Schmidt. Dellenbach with 9 points, Schmidt with 6. And Dellenbach hit 2 long three-pointers for Valley. And if he can hit from there, the Beatnickers are not going to stop him tonight. He's 6'7". The Beatnickers got their 2 3-pointers from Needens, and it was Austin Garcia who actually hit that late three to stop the 10-0 run. So as we go to the second quarter, the Beatnickers know tonight they've got a huge matchup problem against this Valley team that is just rock solid right now. So here we go. As we'll begin the second quarter momentarily. The Brush girls are playing tonight at home as they are taking on Valley as well. Here's Jeffrey Dunker with a basketball in the front court on the outside left all the way. He puts it up down by Dellenbach as he broke to the basket. They're going to say it was on the floor. But Dellenbach has committed his second foul, and that's big because if they can get Dellenbach in foul trouble, the Beatnickers could get something down low. Maris, Baker, Bryce Needens, Mitch Tormolen, and Jeffrey Dunker for Brush. Dunker to throw it in. Dunker bounced pass to Tormolen, right baseline against Tanner Schmidt. And then he threw the ball off the leg of Drew Hubbard. The Beatnickers turned it over for a 7th time. Matsushima with the basketball against Schmidt, Hubbard, Chavez, Dellenbach, and Matsushima the ball handler. 15-6 in favor of Valley. On the outside left, Chavez with the basketball. Down low, Dellenbach turns, shoots, and scores. Dellenbach now has 11 in the game. 17-6. Dunker right in the lane, spinning up and under, puts it up and he misses, and the ball is not going to bounce, and it looks like it's off of Tanner Schmidt. Beatnickers retain possession. Valley with a 17-6 lead. Maris to throw it into the right of the basket in the front court. Maris looking left of the lane to Dunker. Dunker over to Needens. He pulls up from 10, and that's off to the left. Rebound at Tormolen. Tormolen goes back up and he's fouled. That might be Dellenbach's third foul. And that is Dellenbach's third foul. And more than likely, he's going to find a seat on the bench for the remainder of the first half, but the Beatnickers needed that badly. And Jeremy Walker will check into the game. So Tormolen to shoot 2. And the free throw is up and around and off to the right. However, the Beatnickers pick up a big height advantage there as the 6'7 Dellenbach is replaced by the 5'11 Jeremy Walker, who's only a sophomore. Second free throw for Tormolen. And that one is up and that one is short. And the ball is loose. It's controlled by Tanner Schmidt. And then the ball is thrown away in the backcourt intended for Hubbard. So Valley turns it over for a third time. Beat Digger basketball. 55 seconds into the second quarter. Valley leads 17-6. And Dunker across midcourt will set up the Beat Digger offense. Dunker on the outside right with the basketball, dribbling right baseline all the way, scoops it up, an air ball. And the ball is taken away by Jeremy Walker. Into the front court is Walker, spins it back out to Matsushima. The Beat Diggers do not have a two-point basket yet. They've had 2 3-pointers, and we played over 9 minutes of basketball. On the outside left, Chavez down low for Schmidt. Turns, shoots, misses, left baseline. The ball is tipped into the hands of Colby Needens. Beat Diggers want to run a little bit. Needens in that left corner for Gregory Mayers. Penetrates all the way, pulls up, and he missed it off the glass. It's nothing but glass, and the ball is pulled away by Drew Hubbard. Valley wants to run, but Hubbard's going to back it out to Matsushima. And the Beat Diggers are stone cold from the outside right now. On the outside right with the basketball is Walker. Cross-court pass to Matsushima. Matsushima on the high left to the top for Chavez. Outside right for Walker. Dribbling to his left, picked up by Mayers. And the baseball pass thrown down low here to Schmidt. Schmidt left to the lane against Tormolin. Jump pass to Matsushima. Fakes the 3. Right to the lane all the way to Schmidt. Little 10-footers, well short. Colby Needens grabs the rebound for Brush, his third. Needens on the outlet pass to Dunker. Dunker on the outside left at the free throw line, looking down low. Back out to Baker. Baker with the basketball into the lane. Baker spinning, lost the basketball, loose to the floor. And that's the Beat Diggers turning it over for an 8th time. Walker with the basketball in the front court. Back out to Drew Matsushima. Brush does not look good offensively here to begin the second quarter. Trailing 17-6, 5.5 minutes to go before the break. With the ball is Matsushima at the top of the outside right to Walker. Cross-court pass to Chavez. Jump pass to Schmidt. Left baseline, double team. Back out to Chavez. Here's Matsushima. On the outside right to Walker. Cross-court pass is taken away there by Chavez. Down low for Schmidt. Looked like he shifted his feet. Schmidt shoots and he misses left baseline. Tormolin grabs his 4th rebound. Fouled in the backcourt by Drew Hubbard. Hubbard commits his 2nd foul. That's the 18th foul. And a 1-on-1 situation. Mitch Tormolin will go to the line.
Second personal foul. 18th foul.
And Tormolin to shoot 1 and hopefully a second. Lady Beat Diggers lead 8-6 at home at the end of 1 against Valley. The junior at the line, who had a big game with 13 rebounds last night, shoots and misses well short. And the rebound is controlled over there by Tanner Schmidt. Into the front court is Matsushima. Back out to Matsushima. Left corner is up and no good on the 3-pointer. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Dunker. Dunker with the basketball into the front court. And then Dunker palmed the basketball, turned it over. Well, this is a complete reversal from last night. The Beat Diggers have 6 points and 9 turnovers. But they're still only down by 11, believe it or not, with 4:54 to go before the break. Matsushima with the basketball across the timeline on the outside right to Walker. Walker dribbling to his left, cross-court pass, and it's intercepted by Baker. Baker with 1 to beat is going to be stripped out of bounds. Stripped beautifully by Chavez. It will be Beat Digger basketball. With 4:42 to go, second quarter, the Beat Diggers have been held scoreless in this quarter, but Valley's only scored 2 points. In the right corner, Tormolin back out towards Baker. Right corner to Mayers. Mayers dribbling to his left in the right corner to Tormolin. Tormolin looking down low, dribbles to his left. Back to Baker. Baker with the basketball against Chavez. On the outside right to Needens. Left of the lane. Jump pass to Baker. Baker with the basketball at the free throw line in the lane. He shoots and he misses, but he's fouled. A nice job of Randy Baker drawing the contact against Sam Chavez. Second foul on Chavez. That's the 19th foul. Doesn't matter at this point, only because it's 2 free throws anyway for Baker.
Baker shooting 2.
The Beat Diggers are still looking for their first point of the second quarter. And the sophomore shoots, and it's off to the right. And Brush in the quarter is 0 out of 4 from the line. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen. Second free throw by Baker is up, and that's good. Valley 17, Brush 7. 4:23 to go, second quarter. Matsushima with the basketball for the Vikings, picked up by Mayers. On the outside right to Chavez. Chavez to his left. Back out to Matsushima. Keep in mind, Joe Dellenbach is out with 3 fouls. He's on the bench. Right baseline. Here's the pass down low to Schmidt. Schmidt turns, shoots off the back of the rim and in. For Tanner Schmidt, he's got 8 points in the game. Off the feet from Carter Chacon. 19-7 Valley. 3:57 to go before the break. Mayers with the basketball. Right to the lane. Wants to shoot, cannot. Spins. still looking, backs it out to Baker. Baker on the outside right in the lane, bodied up by Chavez. Fade, shoots, around it good for Randy Baker, a little 10-footer. The Bay-Digger deficit is down to 10, 19-9 Valley, 3:37 to go before the break. Matsushima on the outside right for Chavez, picked up by Mares. Here is Schmidt in the lane against Tormolen. Fade, shoots, around off to the right, rebound, Chacon. Blocked out of there by Tormolen out of bounds. But Valley retains possession of the basketball. Kyle Rosenbrock, Bryce Needham, and Austin Garcia will check into the game for Mitch Tormolen, Randy Baker, and who else is out for Brush? There's 6 Bay-Diggers out there. You got to get one more out. The Bay-Diggers have 6 on the court. Ben Zalbo is out. Yeah, that would have been a technical had the ball been put in play. And to throw it in, there's the lob into Schmidt in the lane. Left baseline, Chacon up and under. He banks and scores to the left of the basket for Carter Chacon. Valley 21, Brush 9, 3:17 to go, second quarter. Maris into the front court. On the outside right to Bryce Needham. Fakes the 3 steps to his left in the lane. Backs it out to Maris. Maris at the top. He'll pull up for the 3, and that's off to the left and a little bit deep. And the rebound to Matsushima. Matsushima across midcourt. Picked up by Colby Needham at the free throw line. Back out to Chavez. He's going to fake the 3. Picked up by Maris. Out to Matsushima on the high left. Valley 21, Brush 9. Approaching the 2-minute and 45-second mark of the second quarter. On the outside right, Chavez with the basketball against Colby Needham. At the top, here's Chacon on the outside left of Matsushima, picked up by Maris, dribbling to his right. Maintains the dribble, Matsushima at the top, and there we have a timeout. 30-second timeout called by Ryan Boehringer of the Valley Vikings with 2:34 to go. A low-scoring affair. Valley leads Brush 21-9. And the Bay-Diggers have to keep it here at the very worst. This is Valley's biggest lead of the game. It was a 5-3 lead for Valley. Then they went on a 10-0 run. And the Bay-Diggers have drawn to within 10, but no closer since that 10-0 run. Actually, they got to within 9, but that was at the end of the first quarter. So, Rosenbrock, Maris, Bryce Needham, Austin Garcia, and it looks like Colby Needham will be the 5th member taking the court for the Bay-Diggers. And to throw it in will be Carter Chacon out there with Matsushima, Schmidt, Walker, and Sam Chavez. Matsushima with the basketball for Valley. Just beyond midcourt. Chest pass to the outside right to Walker against Mares. Cross court to Matsushima. Matsushima, left baseline for Chacon. Nearly lost it. Retrieves it in the left corner. Back out to Matsushima. Matsushima at the top against Mares on the outside right. The chest pass to Chavez. Cross court Matsushima. Picked up by Colby Needham. And Valley's in no hurry to shoot. Leading by 12 as we approach the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. At the top, Matsushima with the basketball on the outside left for Chavez. In the left corner, here's Chacon penetrating left baseline, cut off by Bryce Needham. Back out to Schmidt. Schmidt gets Rosenbrock in the air, pulls up and misses the one-hander, and the ball is out of bounds. Oh, that looked like it was off of Tanner Schmidt instead. They're going to say it was off of Bryce Needham, and Valley retains possession. And to throw it in will be Schmidt. Schmidt lobs it into Matsushima. Matsushima left corner for Chavez, then the ball is off the hands of Tanner Schmidt on the entry pass out of bounds. Valley commits their 5th turnover. Well, ever since Dellenbach went out of the game with a 3rd foul, they've not been affected. 1:40 to go before the break. Mares at the top of the basketball, the outside right between his legs, working on Walker, back out to Needham. Needham spinning on Matsushima towards that right corner. Over to Mares at the top for Austin Garcia. 3 in the air is going to be well short and off to the right. Matsushima grabs the rebound for Valley. Into the front court, picked up by Mares. Jump pass for Chacon. Up and under, misses the shot. And the rebound is controlled by Rosenbrock of Brush. Rosenbrock bounce pass to Needham. Needham's on the outside right. Up top, wide open. Garcia, 3 in the air, is short again. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Bryce Needham. Needham's with the basketball at the free throw line. Back out to Colby Needham. And he puts up a shot, and it's no good, but he's fouled. A nice runner by Colby Needham. It looked like Drew Matsushima got him with the body. And for Matsushima, that's going to be his first foul. And Colby Needham's to the line.
First personal foul. Yes, team foul.
Bay-Diggers have got to hit their free throws here when they get opportunities. Only 1 out of 5 so far in the second quarter. Needens, an excellent free throw shooter, connects. Needens with 4. The Beat Diggers are now in double digits, trailing 21-10 with 1:03 to go before the break. Second free throw upcoming is up and perfect. Valley 21, Brush 11. Under 1 minute to go in the opening half. Matsushima with the basketball on the outside right to Walker. Against Mayers in the right corner for Chacon, picked up by Garcia. Chacon dribbling to his left, back out to Chavez. Outside left, Matsushima, the 3 in the air, good. For Drew Matsushima. Valley leads by 13, 24-11. At the top is Austin Garcia, dribbling right to the lane. Garcia, a little 6-foot pull-up, is around and deep, and the ball is tipped around into the hands of Carter Chacon. The outlet to Matsushima, 32 seconds to go. Matsushima is going to retreat. Near the top to Chavez. On the outside right to Walker. Fakes the 3, steps to his left. Back out to Chavez. He slows it down. Over to Matsushima just beyond the timeline. 20 seconds to go. Valley could be working for the final shot of the opening half, leading by a baker's dozen. On the outside right to Chavez. Picked up by Mayers. Cross-court pass to Matsushima. With 10 seconds to go. Matsushima with the basketball against Needens. On the high right to Walker. 6 seconds to go. Dribbling to his left. Jump pass to Matsushima with 3. He takes the 3. That's off to the right. And the ball is tipped around. Colby Needens has the rebound. Tripped up in the backcourt. No call. And that is the end. Are they going to call a foul? If they call a foul, that's the double bonus. And it's going to be a foul on Chavez. That's his 3rd foul, so time has expired. But Colby Needens will get 2 free throws, as that is the double bonus, and that those are big free throws here for the Beat Diggers, especially if Needens can convert. And he drills the first. Needens now with 6 points in the game. Second free throw is up and in and out. So we are at the break with the score. Valley 24, Brush 12. It's a 3-minute break. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.